Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Hello and Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you're having a lovely day today wherever you are in the world. In fact, let me know in the comments down below where you're watching from this Christmas time. I'm sure between you guys, you cover the entire globe. However, today, I'm off to join a friend who is going to be taking delivery of a rather special Christmas present. A supercar Christmas present. No, not a supercar, a hypercar Christmas present. He'll be taking delivery of a Koenigsegg Agera. So we're going to leave from my garage in the AMG GTR. There have been a few changes here, so stay tuned to the next video. We'll be heading down to check out his museum and collection and then see the Koenigsegg arrive. What a way to spend Christmas, taking delivery of not just any new car, but a hypercar. Let's jump in the car and get on the road. I've tucked the McLaren and Aston into bed. They're waiting for Father Christmas to come. But for now, let's jump into the AMG GTR, the daily driver at the minute, latest car that I have taken delivery of. And let us get started on this journey to see a Koenigsegg today.
Estimated time in traffic, 10 minutes.
That's not what we like to hear. It is a traffic jam getting out of London, although the sun has come out. It was actually wet and gloomy and horrible this morning, so it's turned into a good day to collect a car. Let's hope it stays like this. Now, the biggest problem for me is that I've just heard that their delivery has been brought forward. So the car is going to arrive before I think I get there. Let's see what happens when we get there. But where I'm going is to catch up with Zach, Zach's Garage on Instagram, link down below, who have, well, they have some lovely cars in the museum that we're going to see later on today. But the latest edition is this new Koenigsegg, and it's something quite special. So when we get there, hopefully I'll have an opportunity to whiz you around the car, but quite an exciting way to spend the day. I'm excited, that's for sure, and it's not even my car. The good news is that I have managed to shave off a few minutes from my journey time, and that coincides quite nicely with the egg being a little bit delayed. So in theory, I'm due to get there exactly 1 minute before the time we've been given for the Koenigsegg to be delivered. So fingers crossed, we're going to be able to catch the moment it comes out of the truck. In the meantime, I'm going to do this and drop a few gears, because those cracks, this car is so epic. Not quite as epic as a Koenigsegg, but let's get there and have a look. I can see a trailer. It's a few minutes ahead of me, but the timing is pretty good. Just in time to catch the start, but let us come round the front. Have a look at this. The Koenigsegg is wearing a bow. It is a Christmas present. This is awesome. Sound of the turbos. Wow. The lift system's down. I love the bow. After the luck of that then, arriving at exactly the right moment, I think it's time now to have a proper look at this very special car. And who better to show it to us than Zach?
Oh yeah?
Well, this is a pretty special latest addition to your family's collection.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, you must be pretty excited.
Absolutely. Very highly anticipated as well.
Right
really, yeah.
at Christmas time. Could it be any better?
Nope.
Let's just, come on, walk us around this. You've probably waited a while for the car to get here.
So we originally found it in, well, Tommy found it in Japan. With pretty much no miles on, about 500 miles. And we saw it, and it was still an Agera R, always has been. And we've had to do a few things to it, just simply for the fact that what we wanted to have done to it. So we had the new air core wheels put on it.
Yep, the full carbon wheels.
Yeah, full carbon wheels.
I mean, we should talk about everything. From the satin white paintwork to the blue accents you've got.
Absolutely.
The wheels, I remember, because I've been to the factory before with Christian Koenigsegg, you can literally like pick them up with a finger.
Absolutely.
They weigh like nothing.
It's unbelievable. I remember the first time I picked up the wheels, I was in shock.
Completely different. I mean, quite expensive. And the other thing we were just noticing off camera, by the way, they're torqued to 850 Newton meters.
Yes.
Like a Ferrari is 100 Newton meters. Yep. That is, you'd have to have a wrench and like jump on it to actually turn that. I think that's what they do. Quite literally.
Yep.
So you've had it, I mean, cosmetically slightly changed. The blue touches around the car.
So the blue touches have been basically emphasised. They're always originally there. I've decided that there was a few things needed in discussions with Tommy at SuperVettura to have things done. So like the black here was originally silver.
Okay,
thought that'd be anodised in black.
Yep.
Obviously, there's still a few bits to come, simply for the fact that we wanted it for Christmas, as it is,
yes.
as you said,
I mean,
the ultimate Christmas present.
You can see a bow on the top of a Koenigsegg. That is
Not much better than that.
And I'm just going to particularly
Yes, that
shout out
was-
the crest at the front,
Yep.
the blue anodised
Yep.
logo on the front of the bonnet. That's really special. Now,
Yes.
actually, we should rewind a bit for people who don't actually know too much about the car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Koenigsegg, Swedish hypercar. 1,200 odd horsepower.
Yes.
1,200 horsepower.
Around about 1,200 after the upgrades and all that.
Actually, can we open up the engine bay?
Yes, absolutely. Let's do it.
To those who haven't seen this, the whole car basically opens. I will come around and open the other door. You open the doors with the button under here, and they open that away, which is incredible. And then the entirety of this rear panel literally
And the
opens up.
beautiful masterpiece is the engine.
Ah, very nice.
And so from the factory we had, well, not us, but when the car was made, we had these anodised in black, in blue even.
Yeah.
All of this was done in blue. Obviously, these are just bits that most Koenigseggs have personalised. Had the springs done, which is quite a cool
Isn't
touch.
it awesome how you see the full triplex suspension through here?
Absolutely brilliant. I love it.
Surrounded by carbon fibre.
Yeah.
Carbon fibre intakes. And so 1,200 horsepower from a 5-litre twin-turbo V8.
And you definitely don't have twin turboed.
Yes, you do. When you heard it, just hear the whistles.
Yeah.
I love the exhaust system.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Super cool the
So
way it comes
that's
through.
another thing that we're talking about having done. So the black bit here, where, as you've probably seen on a few Agera Rs, we're having the sort of extended one.
Yep.
But because all of this is in black and it's quite a nice finish, I'm having it anodised in black.
Okay.
So it's going to come out here as the original Agera R, but in black. So it'll still look quite sinister. But I thought with all the black, we needed some breaking up of the paint. So I had that done in white as well.
The white
Oh,
fins
well,
on
I
the
was
diffuser. The diffuser is nuts. When you look all the way through it, I didn't realise how much you could
Oh yeah,
actually
absolutely.
see through. And then the thing I'm going to point out
Yeah.
is the tyres.
Yeah, they are
The width of the rear
ridiculously
tyres.
wide. Yeah,
They are so fat.
yeah.
Summer tyres, so don't go driving it on any horrible weather days.
not
But
like
even
usual.
the little touches, having the Agera R with the blue.
Yes, it's
building
quite
arm.
special. That I love that.
And
Don't know what it is about them, but even the shields on the caps, I think that just shows how much detail that Christian von Koenigsegg designed when the car came.
yeah, every single part.
Yeah,
He's an awesome guy, knows everything about his
yeah.
products.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And also, for those that don't know, you can take the roof panel off and the roof can store away in the bonnet.
Yep.
There's just enough space to fit it in there, which is really quite
And
nice.
so another thing that we're having changed as well. So the wing mirrors, these are obviously original Agera wing mirrors, but we wanted the one-to-one wing mirrors on.
Yeah.
That are coming. So they will be coming from the factory. Obviously, they have to be made.
Okay,
So
that's
it
very
takes
nice.
quite a while to do.
Well, it is absolutely stunning.
Yes.
Can we take a step inside? Just have a look,
Absolutely.
look
Yeah.
at
Let's
the
take a step
interior.
inside. Yeah, absolutely.
Or maybe we should close the rear down first.
Yes.
Just the whole, it's a transformer, the way the whole back end of the car opens up. Click it in. Awesome. Even the wing is just awesome. Everything about this thing is awesome. Now, we do not want to make a dirty mess of the inside, but there is definitely a trick to swinging the legs in through here that one would get with time, and probably don't drive it with a bow on the front either.
No, highly unadvised.
I'm going to switch it on.
Yeah.
I'm going to be cheeky,
Do it.
jump the gun. I've literally just completely stolen your thunder.
No,
Starting the
do it.
car.
The sound
You've got
is thunder.
the newer style displays
Yes.
on the dashboard.
Yeah.
It's so futuristic.
And also, I don't know if you noticed, the paddles have been anodised in blue as well.
I hadn't. So you do know that blue is my thing, so
Yes.
I'm rather
Yes, you're rather
intrigued by this car.
yes.
It's absolutely incredible.
And I think the way that it was designed is brilliant, with all the blue anodising, and also just by chance all of the lighting as well in blue. That obviously comes with the Agera Rs,
Yeah.
but still it suits it very much.
You just feel like you're enclosed in awesomeness. The window controls are there in the middle. A lot to get familiar with in here.
Yeah, so then you've got all of the bits here. So you've got the G-force meter, which shows you how far you're being thrown back. And then you've got tyre
Guaranteed,
yes, a significant amount of tyre pressures, tyre heating.
You have a blue fire extinguisher in
Yes,
your
that's
footwell.
another. That wasn't an option. That was done, but it's still
Okay.
very, very cool.
Yeah,
And
awesome.
also the seats in here, they've been anodised in blue,
Oh yeah.
which is very cool.
And the white leather around the back and also on the headliner is
Yes,
very nice as
yeah.
well. Ooh, well, it's not leather, it's
No,
soft.
it's not. It's. I don't know what it is actually. It's just very
cushiony.
Aesthetically pleasing, yeah.
It's definitely aesthetically pleasing is the 100% the term around the carbon. So you undo these latches.
Yes, they're
to
there
remove
and
the
there,
roof
and there's
panel.
2 behind as well.
Wowzers.
Yes.
This is
It's something, isn't it?
very, very nice. It makes my AMG GTR look rather tame, to be honest.
Well, that's not easy to do, to be honest.
It takes something this special to do that. Oh, goodness me. That noise is incredible. Super cool. It's the noise you hear, the whistle, the proper deep turbos. It's time to tuck away the egg, pop it into the garage, and say goodnight to that for now. However, we are going to head over and have a look at the rest of the collection known as Zach's Garage. Well, farewell to the car for now. We're going to jump into my car and head over.
Garage down.
No way.
Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it?
Okay. Are you ready for this? Let's head inside. I love that sign, by the way. On this site, September the 5th, 1782, nothing happened. But now, this happens.
After you.
Wow. Wow. That's a good way to start. Miura. That's the Lamborghini that I would buy of all Lamborghinis.
Yep.
Forget Aventador SVs and Huracan Performantes. 300 SL. Most beautiful car ever. This is stunningly cool. What a display. Wow.
And so usually we have the full rotate inside the garage, but because of the appearance of a new egg,
Yes,
we have
that's
to,
been replaced
that's
for
been
now.
put there, yep.
Wow, the way you present this. This is beautiful.
Pictures don't do it quite justice, do they?
No. All the memorabilia and merchandise and what's that?
So that is Ralph Schumacher's Formula One Williams car from '92.
That's so
That's
cool.
the original one from Williams.
Wowzers.
Not a lot of people believe it, but we also did have, before it went on tour, ELF5, which was Nigel Mansell's World
Okay.
Championship winning car.
Wow.
It's not ours, it was on permanent loan from Williams. I don't think they ran out of space, but they just loved the setting of the museum, so...
Yeah. Couple of special Lambos.
Yeah.
I fail on my older ones a little bit.
So this is a 400 GT 2+2, and that's the 25th
course.
anniversary Countach.
The Countach I am very familiar with.
Yes, because it is the absolute beast, and we just had the gas struts redone on this, and I know it isn't anything impressive, but the fact that a classic Lamborghini, still the doors still go up.
Okay.
So
That
it's
they
something
don't need to be like lifted.
Yes.
Is that like a speaker or something?
Yes, it is. There is, yeah, questionable.
Built into the leather.
Yes.
Wow. What a room. The work to create this and make it.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Wow. Through to pre-war cars. Wow. So I know an awful lot less, I will confess immediately,
Yes.
about what's in this room. I can tell that this is a very spectacular setup and display.
Yeah. So these are some of the
I mean, I know what that
cars.
is.
Yes.
A
You
three-wheeler.
had a new one.
I had a new one. That is an original one.
Yes, that is an original one. So
I've
that
seen-
is the 1903 George Rickard from the London to Brighton rally.
Okay.
This is a very special Austin 7. So you can see here with this roof, in the day it was seen as rude for doctors to take their hats off.
Yeah.
So Austin made a car with a special roof lining, which meant they could keep their hats on whilst driving along. So that's something a little bit different.
So it's got a bit more room in it.
Yeah.
Jokes. I'm sure you're a walking encyclopedia of knowledge about everything
Yes.
that you have in here.
Yes, I won't bore you with all the details, but
What are the main things?
this,
to look under?
still a few bits happening to it. So this is a very special V12 Le Mans race car, owned by Dick Van Dyke nonetheless.
Okay.
It is horrendously loud.
The first thing is, that was a Le Mans car.
Yes.
It's a little bit different to the LMP1 of now.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I think we're planning to get, I don't know if you're Ollie Webb?
Yeah.
I think we're planning to get Ollie Webb to have a little go in this.
Okay. So what year is this?
1939.
1939.
Does about 139 miles an hour as well. And doing that and that with no seatbelts and no doors is, believe me,
Yeah, just
very
fall straight
scary.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, you've tried?
Yeah.
The shutter speaks a story. That's pretty old school. Next stop, the workshop, and that's definitely not a car.
No, it is a Porsche, but not a car.
A Porsche tractor.
Indeed, it's an AP18, and we've just bought it. A completely original. It's just finished restoration as well.
Okay.
But to be honest, the only reason why we bought it is because of its character, and just because it is an absolute laugh.
Something a bit different to the rest.
Why not? Exactly.
Do you know what? I'm actually just going to spare a moment to say that your workshop is as impressive as the actual museum elements, because it is clean and wonderfully presented.
Yes. No, it is everything you need to make the cars how they look now.
And I can already see that this room is special. Firstly, there's a peel.
Yes, that is a peel, a road legal peel.
Nice.
Also, another thing, just because it's a bit fun and just as a bit of a laugh.
Yeah. But let's get to the more serious stuff right here. Even I have a vague idea.
So this is a Jaguar C-Type, a D-Type. We have an SS100, an SS1 Tourer, and an SS1 Airline.
This is Jaguar. I mean, well,
this is Jaguar
C-Type, D-Type. This is cars you've raced. I mean,
this one has been raced at Le Mans last year, the year before last, not as successfully.
Okay.
We had a few problems with the gearbox, but now it is all repaired, and we'll be racing next year with a few race drivers.
Okay, exciting times.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, the two legendary racing Jags side by side. More memorabilia and lovely objects everywhere.
Yep.
And then one more room back here.
Yes, so this is now officially, well, it is an MG room where it's meant to be, but because we're running out of places to keep cars, we've kind of made it a bit of a bitzer, really. So you've got things like an XK120 competition roadster, that's quite a special car. You've got a Coombs Racing Jaguar. It's all standard apart from the Coombs body kit. Those of the people who know about the history of Jaguar know that's quite a special car and sort of special edition. You've got MGB, Triumph TR3A.
Do you know what all of this makes me think?
What's that then?
That something like the Koenigsegg is a little bit different to the rest of the cars.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It wasn't something that we decided we have to have onto the collection.
Okay.
The Koenigsegg is simply for us to enjoy.
Okay, to actually use and drive.
Absolutely, we're going to use it as much as possible.
That's pretty cool. I look forward to seeing it.
That'll be around everywhere as much as possible.
It won't be sitting in here with all of the perfectly restored cars.
No, and don't think these are garage queens either. These are really not garage queens. Everything runs and everything is driven.
Okay.
Everything is driven because it has to be to keep them special. Because you can have anything kept in one place and not used, but in order to make it special and to keep the history and to keep the passion going for the, you know, the classic cars and the brands, you have to use them. You have to allow people to see them, and you know that's the sort of the original petrol head sort of idea of it, isn't it?
To me, what a place! This is incredible.
It is a special place to visit. It is a special place to visit.
Needless to say, that is an incredible selection of cars, and a big thanks to Zach as well for showing us around. So do let me know if you'd like to see more, maybe we can come back and show you in more detail, but I'll also pop Zach's Instagram link down below. Go and give him a follow if you'd like to see some more of these cars, including the latest addition to the collection. Well, the car that we've heard is going to be driven, the Koenigsegg Agera R, the ultimate hypercar Christmas present. What a time. I hope you guys have all had a very Merry Christmas. Like I said earlier, do let me know whereabouts in the world you've been watching this video from. It's always interesting to hear from pretty much everywhere across the globe. It's been, well, a fun day seeing this car, hearing this car, getting to take a proper look at it. I think finished in such an awesome specification as well. Anyway, I'm going to bring this one to a close. A big thanks to Zach. A big congratulations on the addition to the family of this car in the collection. What a stunning machine. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. I hope you've had a great day, very Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, of course, as well. That's it for me, though. I'll catch you soon. Cheers.